Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. We've all heard about the devastating statistics about Alzheimer, and decades of research, billions poured in finding a cure, and yet effective treatments remains incredibly intrusive. It's a heartbreaking reality for millions and for their families. But what if a crucial piece of the puzzle has been right under our nose? And literally for decades, what if a groundbreaking new studies from Harvard Medical School just published the prestigious journal in Nature could completely change the game? Yes, get ready because this is a big research which have discovered something truly remarkable. And among 27 metals analyzed in human brain, one metal and one metal alone is constantly and uniquely depleted in both mild cognitive impairment and full-blown Alzheimer. Yes, Harvard University have found the cure, and that metal is lithium. Now, before you think lithium like the drug, hold that thought. Because when they tested a specific form of lithium called lithium orotate, is a Muse model, and the results were nothing short of astonishing. It completely prevented the memory decline and restored a normal cognitive function. And here's the kicker. All at doses is incredibly low. Lithium was acting more like a micronutrient, like a vitamin, than a traditional drug. And this could be a paradigm shift. So what exactly did these brilliant minds at Harvard uncover? They performed what is called a metabolomic analysis, especially a deep dive into the levels of various metals in the brain tissues for over 400 individuals. This diverse group ranged from perfectly healthy to those who have mild cognitive impairment and advanced Alzheimer's. Their focus was the prefrontal cortex, a critical area damaged early in Alzheimer's, which they compared to the cerebellum, a part of the brain that is typically spared by the disease. And what they found was truly remarkable. Lithium was the only metal out of 27 that showed a consistent 20 to 30% of reduction in concentration in the prefrontal cortex of the affected individuals. Meanwhile, the levels in the cerebellum remains perfectly normal. This wasn't a fluke either. It was a confirmed in the samples from independent research centers. Completely right. But this raised a massive question. Is lithium deficiency causing Alzheimer? Or is it just a consequence of the disease? Now, to get to the bottom of this, the team used incredibly advanced laser absorption massive spectrometer to map lithium distribution in the brain tissue at a microscopic detail. And what they uncovered was truly chilling. Those notorious chunks of proteins that are the hallmarks of Alzheimer's contained 3 to 4 times of higher lithium concentration than the nearby healthy brain areas. Now, this suggests a vicious cycle. Imagine it. These plaques are essentially sequestering lithium, trapping it away from healthy brain cells that desperately needs it. As lithium declines, microglia, the brain's crucial immune cells, becomes less effective at clearing out amyloids. This leads to more plaques, which in turn traps out more lithium, further depleting the brain vital supply. To prove this, they experimentally induce lithium deficiency in mice. The result? A worsening of Alzheimer's pathology across the board. More plaque, more tau protein abnormalities, increased inflammation, and a significant memory loss. And here's where the specific form of lithium becomes more critical. Lithium carbonate, the standard treatment used in psychiatry, gets trapped by this plaque. But the star of this study, lithium orotate, evades its capture. It remains available to the neurons where it can actually do its job. Within just 5 weeks, on a lithium deficient diet, mice showed a drastic rise amyloid beta protein in the hippocampus, our brain memory center. Tau protein becomes hyperphosphorated, chemically modified in a way linked to those harmful tangles, characteristics of an Alzheimer's, increasing 3 to 4 times more than in a controlled mice. Synapses, the vital connection between neurons, significantly diminished, weakening communication. Myelin, the insulation layer critical for fast nerve signals, broke down, and microglia, instead of being protective, shifted to an inflammatory state. Now, behaviorally, these lithium deficient mice struggled significantly with memory tasks like maze navigation and objective recognition. And here's the truly powerful part. This happened not only in a genetically engineered Alzheimer mice, but also in a normal wild type mice. This illustrates a profound point. Lithium deficiency alone can trigger these devastating Alzheimer-like changes. So, if lithium deficiency can cause this damage, can supplementing with lithium orotate reverses it? The answer is incredible. Yes, at incredibly low doses, we're taking about 0.0 milligram of elementary lithium per liter of water. Lithium orotate nearly stopped plaque forming in young Alzheimer-prone mice. In older mice, it reduced plaque by a staggering 70%. Now, most striking, memory tests showed complete recovery to normal levels. Wild-type aging mice treated with lithium orotate also maintained learning and memory better than untreated controls. An important long-term treated showed no kidney, no thyroid, or any other toxic effect common with high doses lithium carbonate used to be in psychiatry. Now, lithium orotate preserved synapses, myelin, and normalized brain immune response, while lithium carbonate at the same doses showed little therapeutic effect. So what's actually happening at a cellular level? Lithium, it turns out to be a regulator, a key protein called GSK3, which controls a myriad of brain cell processes. Normally, lithium keeps CSK3 beta activity in check, but without enough of lithium, GSK3 beta becomes overactive, leading to tau phosphorylation, synapses loss, harmful inflammation for microglia, and myelin breakdown, all of which drives Alzheimer progression. Now, inhibiting GSK3 beta in lithium deficiency mice actually reversed many of these pathological changes. Now, this protein center role explains lithium orotate's wide-ranging effect, essentially restoring core brain function that are crucial for maintaining cognition. So what could this mean for humans? Well, observationally studies already shows that regions with natural higher lithium in their drinking water have lower rates of dementia. Some small trials with low doses of lithium carbonate also have suggested cognitive benefits, but again, that form get trapped by plaque. No clinical trial have yet tested lithium orotate specifically, which is the crucial next step. If scaled to humans, the effective dose would be incredibly low, around like 120 milligram daily for a 70 kilo adult, and this is well below typical supplementation levels and for below psychiatric doses known for toxicity. The data strongly suggest that lithium should be viewed more as an essential micronutrient for brain health to vitamin D or omega-3s. The next crucial step is without a doubt is a rigorous human trial testing lithium orotates for cognitive protection. While we wait for those, this research highlights how nutrition factors, which we are only just to begin to understand, may be the key to tackling age-related diseases like Alzheimer. Now, a quick note. Some people, including myself, are already taking a low doses of lithium orotate supplements while we eagerly await for these human clinical trials. The safety is vital to remain that everyone's situation is different. So please always consult with your healthcare provider before you're starting any new supplement regime. And Alzheimer is thought to be a multi-factor, but could such a seemingly simple factor as lithium deficiency is one of the key missing piece to this complex puzzle. And I would love to hear your thoughts about this groundbreaking study in the comments below. And if this breakdown was helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on cutting-edge longevity research. Thank you so much for your attention, and I'll see you in next videos.